Aging doesn't arrive all at once. It creeps in quietly, almost unnoticed. One day you feel a little slower getting out of bed. Another day the stairs seem steeper than before. Over time, fatigue lingers longer, balance feels less certain, and eventually your legs don't respond the way they used to. Most people shrug it off and say, "It's just age." But that belief is one of the biggest mistakes seniors make. I'm Dr. Nancy Weller, and I want you to know something important. This kind of leg weakness is not inevitable, and in many cases, it can be stopped and even reversed when you give your body the right signal at the right time each day. When people think of muscle loss, they imagine dramatic changes, athletes losing bulk or strength. What actually threatens seniors is far quieter and far more dangerous. It's called sarcopenia, a gradual loss of muscle that typically begins after 60. On average, the body loses about 1% of muscle mass every year. That may sound small, but over 10 years it means less strength, poorer balance, slower reflexes, and a higher risk of falls. What makes it worse is inactivity. Long periods of sitting, irregular meals, poor sleep, all of these quietly accelerate the decline. The hopeful truth, though, is that the human body never forgets how to rebuild. Even in your 70s or 80s, muscles can regain strength and density if they're reminded that they're still needed. That reminder should happen first thing in the morning. Most seniors wake up and reach for coffee, maybe a piece of toast, or sometimes nothing at all. But what your muscles need in those early hours isn't caffeine, it's activation. Overnight, your body shifts into repair mode. Blood sugar drops, amino acid levels fall, and your muscles become especially receptive to rebuilding. When you wake up, your muscle cells are primed and ready, but they need a clear signal to switch on. That signal is simple: gentle movement combined with protein. Just 10 minutes of light leg movement is enough. When you first rise, your muscles are cool and blood flow is slower, but your insulin sensitivity is at its highest. This makes morning the most powerful window to protect muscle tissue. Gentle squats while holding a chair, heel raises, or marching in place send a clear message to your body. These muscles are still essential. This triggers muscle protein synthesis, the biological process that tells your body to repair and preserve muscle instead of breaking it down. Without this signal, your body assumes those leg muscles are no longer necessary and gradually sacrifices them for energy. Movement alone isn't enough, though. After activating your legs, your muscles need building material. Older adults require more protein per meal than younger people to stimulate repair, and morning is the ideal time to provide it. Within 30 minutes of waking, a small serving of high-quality protein can make a profound difference. This doesn't mean a heavy breakfast. A boiled egg, Greek yogurt with seeds, or a scoop of whey protein is enough. These foods deliver leucine, the key amino acid that turns on muscle growth. When protein follows movement, it's like flipping a master switch that tells your body to keep your legs strong and responsive. I've seen how powerful this simple routine can be. One man in his late 60s came in frightened of falling. His legs felt unreliable, his balance was off, and standing from a chair required both arms. He didn't lift weights or join a gym. Instead, he committed to 2 minutes of marching in place each morning, followed by slow sit-to-stands and a small protein breakfast. Within weeks, his legs felt steadier, his confidence returned, and objective testing showed a clear improvement in strength. Nothing complicated changed, just consistency paired with biology. This works because contracting muscles releases myokines, chemical messengers that travel throughout the body. These substances reduce inflammation, support bone density, stabilize blood sugar, and even improve brain function. They are, in many ways, youth signals. Regular movement increases their release. which is why active seniors often appear sharper and more energetic than their sedentary peers. Movement doesn't just shape your body, it keeps your cells communicating properly. Timing plays a critical role. Many people walk later in the day and assume that's enough. Walking is excellent, but morning movement aligns with your natural hormone rhythms. Cortisol, which mobilizes energy, peaks in the morning. So does insulin sensitivity. When you move and eat protein early, your body uses nutrients more efficiently and preserves muscle more effectively. That's why this routine feels so transformative. It works with your biology instead of against it. If you don't feel hungry in the morning, start small. Even half a protein serving helps. Focus on quality rather than quantity. Clean protein sources absorb easily and support recovery without burdening digestion. Avoid sugary cereals or processed bars, which spike insulin and undermine muscle repair. The goal isn't to overwhelm your system, it's to nourish it consistently. There's another benefit many people overlook. During sleep, your body loses fluids and electrolytes, leaving muscles slightly dehydrated and stiff in the morning. Gentle movement paired with water and protein rehydrates muscle tissue and restores elasticity. That's why many people notice less stiffness and smoother movement within days of adopting this habit. It's not coincidence, it's physiology. This approach is adaptable to nearly everyone. No gym, no equipment, no long workouts. Research shows that even people in their 90s can increase leg strength and mobility through light resistance and proper nutrition. Your body wants to remain strong. It simply needs regular reminders. One woman in her early 80s believed her legs had given up on her. Gardening, once her joy, had become painful and exhausting. She began each morning with gentle heel raises while waiting for the kettle to boil, followed by tea with a bit of protein. Within weeks, her pain eased, her confidence grew, and she returned to her garden. She didn't gain new legs, she reawakened the ones she already had. That's the real message here. The body is remarkably forgiving. Years of weakness can be reversed faster than most people imagine when the right signals are repeated daily. Each small movement says, I still need this strength. Each bite of protein says, here are the materials to rebuild. Over time, your body listens, balance improves, steps feel lighter, confidence returns. What you should avoid is prolonged sitting right after waking. Many seniors remain seated for hours before moving, missing the most powerful window for muscle activation. Enjoy your coffee, but stand while you drink it. Walk around your home, stretch your calves. Those few minutes matter more than any supplement. Skipping breakfast entirely is another common mistake. Without early nutrition, your body stabilizes blood sugar by breaking down muscle tissue. Over time, that leads to weaker legs and slower reflexes. Even a small snack is enough to protect muscle and preserve strength. If weight gain is a concern, remember this: muscle burns energy even at rest. Preserving muscle actually supports a healthier metabolism and helps prevent fat gain. Stronger legs, better balance, more energy, and a steadier metabolism all come from the same simple habit. Every meaningful improvement begins small. 10 minutes of movement, 1 glass of water, 1 serving of protein. These actions may seem insignificant, but they build momentum. Within weeks, stiffness fades. Within months, mobility improves. Over time, independence is preserved. Start tomorrow morning. Don't wait for motivation or a perfect plan. Stand up, breathe deeply, move your legs gently, and nourish your body. That single routine sends the most powerful message your biology can receive. Strength is still needed. And your body will respond, just as it always has,